to something else Oscar and I are passionate about, fitness. Richie Venacio of Proven Nutrition. How you doing, my man?
Hi guys, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for naming a product after us. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Great minds think alike.
We'll sign that later, but
Right on, man. So a majority of people, I think when they walk into a supplement, even a GNC, they don't really understand what they're buying. Yes. And most times the people selling it don't understand it either. So I wanted to, talk to you about your products and kind of give us some insights into the why behind your product.
Exactly. So that's really what Proven Nutrition and Core in general is about. So I had a supplement store for a couple years, learned all about it, and some of the highest quality companies are using low quality compounds, unefficacious dosages, and questionable ingredients. Big plastic, wasteful packaging. So we wanted to do the exact opposite. All of our formulations are backed by my co-founder and partner, whose PhD is in metabolism and enzyme function. What Core is everything you need before, during, and after your exercise. You can use as a snack in between your meals. Only 2 grams of sugar and less than 40 calories. Safe for kids, adults, pregnant women, vegan, vegetarian, diabetics, everybody. So one of the misconceptions is all the things that we're looking for inside of a supplement store, whether it is a fat burner, whether it's something for aerobic performance, muscular endurance, they're all really healthy, natural amino acids, maybe healthy, natural fats. So that's what we stick to. Everything's inspired by nature and backed by science.
now in a market that we feel is, I guess you could say, and even to put it lightly, oversaturated by different supplement companies. I mean, we've always said that, if Anthony and I wanted to open up a supplement company tomorrow, we could.
We can't because he already stole our name from.
Well, that too. But in the point, not to belittle the supplement companies, but unfortunately, because of that, we're oversaturated and we really don't know what's being put into these supplements.
Exactly.
You mentioned a lot of great things that you guys are doing. There's a reason, obviously, we had you guys on aside from having a great name like the Core, but we see you guys definitely doing something different, where you're not just looking on dumping these marketing dollars, is really putting those dollars into the quality of the product in itself. And actually, to be honest with you, even when I first saw them, like the packaging, I said, that's interesting, right? But when I started actually reading into it, then it made complete sense.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you almost, go ahead and get to Oscar's comment. I'll get back to you. In terms of like the hurdles that you run into,
right?
You almost gave yourself a hurdle.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you could have made it fancy and, a guy that's jacked on your on the bottle and everything else, but you didn't. So tell us why you went that direction.
So you're so right, Anthony. So we do have a little bit of an uphill battle because it looks so unique. People don't know what it is, what's inside of it. So we use all biodegradable packaging. So not only do we want to invest the money back into the raw material, into the ingredients, not into the packaging, we want it to be sustainable all the way through. So not only do we want it to be sustainable for your health, we want it to be sustainable for the earth as well. So we use all 100% biodegradable packaging. We also want you to get outside. We don't want you to be stuck inside of a gym, so we want you to take this on the trail with you, mountain bike, snowboard, keep it in your pocket, hike, and you don't have to worry about, messing up all these beautiful places that we love to go, the beach and
now,
everything.
I know part of some of the supplements out there, they almost ferment themselves, right? So they can only be in water for a certain period of time. Does that still apply with your product? And if so, like, what's the time?
Thank you for bringing that up. So something that we did very unique is moisture and oxygen is what you want to look out for, right? So a lot of the things that we're looking for, protein powder, our muscles, everything is made up of amino acids. The things that give us aerobic performance, muscular endurance, strength, amino acids. Those amino acids only stay amino acids for about 1 week in oxygen before they oxidize and die. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to suck all the oxygen out of our package. So we actually vacuum seal all of our packaging, sucking all the oxygen out of it to preserve the freshness of the amino acids. And we use also all natural micro-dried fruit, blueberry, to flavor it. So everything's very, very fresh. So
now I don't know about you, Tone, but I've been using this as I'm working out. You've been doing the same?
Yeah. I mean, more of, not so much while I'm working out, but like more of a throughout my day, get me through my day kind of thing when I need to pick up in the afternoon.
Exactly.
But part of it to me is it tastes too good. You know what I mean? It tastes like it tastes like my kids' fruit drinks or something. You know what I mean? It doesn't really taste like. Well, tell us why. Like, tell us what's in it.
It was a gift from God that it tastes so good, honestly, because usually supplements don't taste that good. And to be honest with you, I never asked for it to taste that good.
And normally ones that taste good, you start to question what's really in them.
Like, are they really good for me?
Yeah, like,
Well,
this must not be good for me.
Yeah, and then you're getting artificial colors, artificial sweeteners, things that make it taste so yummy. And then when you're using ingredients at an efficacious dosage, they don't taste good. So it makes it harder to...
Tell us about your other actually, before we even go into that, so what category does, say, this product core fall under? I mean, you could say, well, there's BCAAs, there's pre-workout, there's my just essential amino acids. What area does the core fall under?
Yeah, so
everything
It's ours. It's ours now.
Yeah, so that gets a little complicated, and I don't want to get too far into it, but the same things we need before we exercise are the same things we need after we exercise, okay? And that's one of the gimmicks throughout the supplement industry. They want to stick a pre-workout, an intra-workout, a post-workout, something for recovery. The pathway through the human body that is going to give you performance is the pathway through the human body that recovery is done and muscles built through. So the compound that opens that pathway up to give you performance is the same compound that's going to open up the pathway to aid in recovery. So the same thing you need before you exercise is the same thing you need after you exercise, minus maybe a stimulant, some caffeine, right? Sometimes you need a little kick in the butt. But for the most part, same things you need before, the same things you need after. Another one of the gimmicks is protein powders after your exercise. Obviously, always depending on what your goals are, things are going to change, but really what we need post-exercise is carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Okay, our body's screaming for energy. When we need energy, it's not the food in our tummy, it's not our body fat, it's what's inside of our muscles, which is carbs, glycogen, right? So so that's really what we need, carbohydrates. So inside of core, there's a unique carbohydrate called isomaltulose, and they actually use it in the medical field whenever they want to wake your brain up for a brain scan. So only 8 grams of it, but it's a synergistic effect where it gives your brain and your body its natural energy source.
So I'm good taking this as I'm working out. It's been working for me.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your other products that you have.
Sure. So we sell some of the ingredients inside of core separately. So the reason why we do that is you want to know what you're getting, right? You want to know what you're putting inside your body, and you want to get it in an efficacious dosage. And you also want the highest quality compound. If I'm going to buy gasoline, I don't want you to give me a blend of 87 and a blend of 89 and some 110 in there. I just want the highest quality fuel. I want 110 or I want 91 octane, So that's why we sell the individual ingredients separately. So a healthy all-natural test booster, we sell separately. Healthy all-natural fat burner, we sell separately. Something for aerobic performance, something for muscular endurance. Something for strength. And that
Do you
way,
see that everything kind of goes around the core product? I mean, essentially that is the word in itself, right? It's the core.
It's the foundation.
Gotcha.
Exactly. So it really simplifies it. You don't even necessarily need these other things. Core is everything you need. That's it. Now, if you want to add on to it or you have specific needs, now you can add on to it.
So with the packaging, we talked about the branding aspect of it.
Yes.
For you to sell this in a store probably is not going to work as well. So how do you get this out to the public?
So right now, going on ESPN Radio, right?
I like this.
Yeah, and so grateful to be here, and so thankful. And that's really what it's about: is people that not only believe in me, believe in the company, and when something comes from the heart, and people know when something rings true and makes sense, and that's really what Proven Nutrition is about. This is all basic biology. This isn't rocket science. So
what's the vision in itself for Proven Nutrition? Where are you guys looking to take this?
We want something that's safe for the whole family. Okay, and as long as you're using Proven Nutrition, it's safe for yourself. It's sustainable for the long term, for your kids, for yourself, for the husband, for the wife, for the hardcore athlete, for the weekend warrior, or just
So my son's 6. He can drink this.
Yes. So that's one of the gimmicks. All healthy natural amino acids. So people are probably wondering, what's core? What is it? It's a series of amino acids, an herbal medicine, and a unique carbohydrate, and a balanced working electrolyte blend. Some of the amino acids are going to aid in performance. Some of the amino acids are going to aid in recovery. And these are the same amino acids you find in a protein molecule. Okay?
So it's almost your BCAA, essentially, right?
Exactly. So there's leucine in there. Leucine's the one part of a protein molecule our body cannot make. So if you give yourself leucine, now your body can synthesize protein from that. So we're always worried, we need more protein, more protein, more protein. You don't have to necessarily get so stuck on more protein. Supplement your leucine, your branched chain amino acids, the one part of the protein molecule your body can't make. Now your body will synthesize protein as needed. It's capable of amazing things. So
it sounds like you guys have a great product.
Thank you.
When I see the product and I hear you talking about the product, I definitely see your passion. For me, from a retail standpoint, the first thing I'm thinking is I can see this thing like at a Sprouts or something like that.
Yes,
because it seems like your angle in itself is where you're catering
You're
to
completely correct.
the mass audience. It's not a product that you're going to take and get super jacked on. This is something that your body naturally needs, like you said,
so
whether you're in business or you're competing or you're a weekend warrior, however you want to put it. But it definitely gives you an opportunity to market itself to the masses. Do you see yourself going the retail route or going more consumer direct, which is how you've been primarily, correct?
Absolutely. I think now in 2016, direct to customer, educating them,
Right.
you know what I mean, and really kind of letting it trickle down from there, where people are going into retail stores asking for it. And most of my clientele, doctors, chiropractors, physical therapists, coaches, people that comprehend and understand what's out on the market, what's available, and they know what's inside of it.
So they're your walking billboards in a sense.
Yes.
Excellent.
So, for the products that are out there that are maybe more mainstream, what are some ones that people should steer clear of? And you don't have to name a specific product, but
Sure.
maybe some things that people don't need that they're getting just sold on.
I would just say a big thing, just because it's going to shake the world and you're probably going to get a lot of comments on it, maybe whey protein. Okay, huge gimmick. It's a byproduct from leftover cheese, right?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, so so yeah, whey is the leftover product when they make milk and cheese. It's what floats to the top. Some of them are isolated, right? So they isolate everything away, so all that's left is amino acids. So you're really just consuming amino acids. I would recommend a plant-based protein, which we don't even make yet. But that's the same thing, another gimmick. So if you do a protein, do a plant-based protein. You can control the quality of the plant. You know what you're putting inside your body, better quality amino acid profile. But whey, there's way more profit to be made in it. And another thing too is you don't even necessarily need to be focused on so many protein powders. Like I said, supplement your leucine, supplement your branched chain amino acids, which is what core is. And
So from you know, as far as the packaging itself, how many the serving size and costs?
so if you go online, you're going to find it for about $25. You're looking at 15 servings. So, but it's going to cover a lot of bases: your pre-workout, intra-workout, post-workout, snack replacement, in between meals.
Snack replacement. Okay.
Yeah, so that's key too. Is a lot of people are doing protein powders in between their meals. The human brain has to function off of carbohydrates. So when you're giving yourself that protein powder, your body's synthesizing that protein powder into a carbohydrate to feed your brain, the #1 most important organ. So you're taking that $80 expensive protein powder and just burning it into a carbohydrate. Now, it's not bad, but it's not necessarily most effective when really your body in between meals or when you're working is screaming for
Right.
carbohydrates.
Now the misconception is that carbs are evil.
Yes.
You know, that
Right.
carbs turn to fat.
When you don't
And
have any carbs.
When you
just
don't
evil.
have
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you're trying to get some weight. But you know, they say that, you know, without the carbs, you're essentially, you know, you're going to gain fat from
Yes.
that with the bad carbs. Now these aren't the same type of carbs that we're talking about.
Thank you
correct?
for clarifying that. Yeah, so inside complex carbohydrates. So we
Yes.
have simple carbs where the molecule is simple, easy to digest, the body absorbs it fast, has nothing to do with the energy, so it stores away as body fat. That's your sugar, white bread, simple carbohydrates. Now inside of here is a complex carb. So the molecule is long, takes a long time to break it down so the body can efficiently send some to your brain for energy and burn off a little bit as energy as well, and it sends a little bit to your muscle to get stored away for later. So
Excellent.
we're looking for complex carbs. The only other ones that we eat are brown rice, oatmeal, sweet potato, yams, quinoa. There's
getting
not
hungry,
very
man.
many.
You're always hungry.
I'm always
I'll have to pour you some water to get us through this
Yeah,
segment.
yeah. Maybe at the break. It's a good going out to the break. But I want to give you an opportunity to give out your contact information again. What website and
Thank
wherever
you.
they go to.
Thank you. So you can go on www.proven-nutrition.com. You can actually email me, Richie, R-I-C-H-I-E, at proven-nutrition.com. I'd love to answer any questions you might have. And we will also post a discount code later on, and everyone can get about $6 off of the product.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming in.
I'm so grateful.
You're doing
So
some
happy to
great
be here.
things, man. Keep it up, for
Thank you,
sure.
guys. Thank
We're
you.
definitely fans ourselves.
We'll rock your brand.
Thank you so much for the
Whether you
support.
like it or not. Right on. All right, stay tuned. When we get back, we'll be talking to PJ Busalaki, Bar Busa, coming up.
Talking
Listen to-
different type of
different
carbs.
type of cars. For sure. You can listen to Core Hour Live on ESPN 1700. Stick with us.